How's it going, chat? Happy holidays. Hello, hello. Welcome back to the stream. I'm not gonna lie, I'm currently rendering a YouTube video that I've been working on. Oh, how many hours have I put into it nonstop? Yesterday, I went from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., so that's 12 hours straight. And then today, when got into work early, so I got in around 8 a.m. when normally I come in around 9 to 10-ish. Got in really early, finished by 11, came back home, and from 11 to literally 6, I made the video. So I finished at 6 p.m. and then I started rendering it. So currently the video is rendering, although it only has 27 seconds of the video remaining to render, so not much. But I was like really afraid that if I started stream while it was rendering in the background, because for reference, rendering takes up about 1/3 of the RAM on my computer and about 20% of the CPU compute power. So it's a pretty beefy process. I thought it would like fuck up the stream somehow, but it seems like it's going fine. And like I said, it literally just finished, so everything is beautiful. I cannot complain about that. I'm so happy. But yeah, outside of that, I've literally just been working. Even on, I see, like Sunday I was working on the YouTube video, but on Saturday, I spent the entire day working on the chemistry stream, which I'll be doing Wednesday. So that literally took me like the whole day of just reading sources, writing a script, and then making PowerPoint slides, then going back and making sure it makes sense. I'm going to do more of that tomorrow on Tuesday, but literally just, I've been working nonstop since Friday, so kind of tired, but it is what it is. I'm trying to get all of this stuff done because after the stream Wednesday, I'm actually going back home for the holidays to see my family, so I'm going to be out of town for about a week, and so I won't have time to get stuff done. So I'm trying to like really front load it so that when I do go back home, I don't have anything I have to do. So like once I finish the stream today, tomorrow is going to be mostly focused on work in the lab. I'm going to put a lot of effort in there so I don't have to deal with it while I'm at home. So that includes things like finishing up reactions, looking at data. Actually, the main thing I want to do, even though it doesn't seem like it should matter, is I want to do more literature searching while I'm here. Even though it doesn't matter, I could do literature searching at home, like after I get off the plane. It's like, I just don't want to do it. It's so annoying. It's like the perfect place to be reading literature is in the lab in the office. It's like you're already in the right mindset to be reading it. Like even today, while I was waiting for one of my reactions to finish, I had to wait 30 minutes. I read 2 papers during that time and took notes. Whereas if I did it at home, that 2 papers would take me like 2 hours. It just would double the amount of time. Or not even double, it'd be quadruple the amount of time. Yeah, because if it's 30 minutes for 2 papers, that's 15 minutes per paper. And if it takes 2 hours, that's 1 hour per paper, so that's quadrupled. Either way, it would just take an insane amount of time. And I'd rather, spend that time to hang out with friends, family, all sorts of stuff like that. So I have been very busy. But I'm not complaining. I'm very happy. I just had some dinner right before this. Like, literally when I started the render at 6, I went and made dinner. And I had some pre-made, like, raviolis you could buy from Sam's Club. And they were fucking amazing. I actually loved them so much. It was so good. Like, this might sound stupid, but if I'd gotten that at a restaurant, I would have been happy. Now, knowing how it tastes, I would be pissed because the cost is like super cheap. If it was at a restaurant, it would definitely be like 30 times the price. But, it was great. It was actually so good. I love the taste of it. And it wasn't even super high in calories. Like, usually there's this trade-off where if something tastes good, it's bad for you. But it actually was like reasonable. I'm not going to say it was healthy, but it was like a decent meal. I can't complain too much. All right. Before I talk any further, because today's stream is going to be a bit shorter, maybe an hour, maybe a little bit more, I'm going to go straight into doing what I was going to do today, which is play Spelunky 2. So I'm going to load that up now. Spelunky 2 is a game that I've been playing a bit off stream. I think I have like 10 hours in it. And it is a really fun game. But holy shit, it is just extremely difficult. Here we go. Oh, perfect. Yeah, there you go. Opening it now. This game is super fun. I love it so much, but I'm not gonna lie, I have never gotten past the second level. And so, I'm hoping that if I play it on stream, then it'll be a way to force myself to beat at least Olmec, because I do know the bosses and stuff. But part of the reason why I've never beaten Olmec... Oh, whoops. Sorry, I was just turning off the music. Is because I always go for stupid strategies, and then when I die, what ends up happening is I do like 3 runs at a time, and then I end up dying and I get pissed and then I quit. But I'm hoping that by doing it on a stream, I have to force myself in this context to stay, and I'll do better. But I'm still really bad at things like movement in this game. It's a very difficult game, but it's so fun. Oh shit. These like roller dudes, I don't know what they're called, but they're probably the #1 way I die in this game. I'm not even gonna lie. They just like... Their movement is like circular, which theoretically should have 0 bearing on how I understand the game. But because I guess it's like a 2D sprite, I actually don't know what the reason is. My brain just cannot compute their trajectories half the time. So things like the snakes and the bats, like the bats are easy, although I just didn't do a great job of showing off how easy they are. But the roller dudes, I end up dying 99% of the time to them. That are just stupid traps. Oh, holy shit, that was weird. I thought I was gonna have a quick yawn there, but that was like... That was a yawn that had been building up. Damn. There we go. See, that's how you kill the bats. But I go here, there. Okay. But Spelunky is a weird game. It's very fun, and 99% of the time, you do things right. But Spelunky is weird because it's not about being good at any individual thing. It's about being consistent across a whole run. Because, like, you get hit once, and 99% of the time, at least in my experience, getting hit once guarantees that you just die. It doesn't matter. So, like, I hit that guy down there, and even though I'm safe at the moment, there's a high probability that if I don't take it safe, he'll just end up hitting me, and then I'll still be fucked. So it doesn't really matter. And then there's these traps everywhere, which... Sometimes they're activated, but most of the time they're not. So you have to throw something at them to get them to shoot the arrow out. You just have to be very consistent. It's a very fun game, though. I do love it. But like, yeah, here we go. Trap there. I'm just going to take the turkey with me. Why not? Like, there you go. Trap there. He's dead, but I'm going to keep his body as something to throw. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a case right there where my movement was bad. I did not mean to go up there, but it's okay. There should be an item on this floor. I don't actually know what the item's called. Yeah, there is. There's an item we need to get, which is in this box here. It is basically an eye that'll allow us to go to the next world. And in order to open that box, we need this key, which is right here. So I'm going to use one of my ropes to make a path up here. Oh, I need to use ropes for both of them, actually. That's kind of annoying. Okay. So, in Spelunky, you start out with 4 ropes and 4 bombs. And generally, you want to be pretty conservative with how you use them, because it can be either expensive or hard to recover them. Like, technically, there's a random chance a, like, chest will have them. But that's not always the case. But we got this eye because we used the key to open that chest. In the next world, this eye will allow us to go down into a secret vampire world. It also allows us to see... I was going to say it also allows us to see gems inside the walls, but I just fucking died, so kind of hard to showcase that. Whatever. So annoying. But yeah. Most of the time I die around the 3rd level of the 1st world. Sometimes I get a little bit farther, but the farthest I've ever gotten is the 4th level of the second world. Each level, in my experience so far, has been divided into 4 levels, so hopefully I can get at least to the 3rd level. That would make me happy. Ooh, and there we go. We got one of those beetles. Those are worth a decent amount of money. If you see me collecting like gold and stuff, that's just me collecting money because we can use it to buy stuff in the shops, which is pretty good. Go here, go here. There we go, kill him. Use that, activate this, and now we have an arrow, which does more damage. Masterful right there. Ooh. Man, I kind of want to use my rope to get this dog, but because I'm at full health, I'm not going to do it. If you collect the dog and you bring it to the end of the level, you can get a heart. So, and there's 2 ways in my knowledge to recover health in this game. Well, technically 3. One is to bring a dog to the end of the level. That'll give you a heart. Another is to sacrifice, if you sacrifice enough things to a god named Callie, you'll sometimes see her altar spawn. She'll give you a cup that if you fill with the blood of your enemies will end up giving you hearts. And then the other way that I think technically works is the boss in the first world, which is on the 4th level. If you kill him, he drops food. If you eat one of the foods, you end up getting 1 health. So I guess technically that works, but I don't actually know if that gives you more health than you already have, or if it just gives you up to your maximum health. So I don't actually know what the case is for that. Gold, or I guess those aren't gold, those are gemstones. This way. Okay. Oh my god. Let's take it nice and slow. Go down, grab that, perfect. We can get this dog. I don't think I can get that gold. Kill that. Perfect. That was pretty clean. Okay. Here. Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Those roller dudes, I swear, they're horrible. I can never play around them properly. Gold. Oh. Oof. Okay. Go down here. Oh. Where is the altar? Oh, it's there. Okay. Use a bomb to break open this wall. Then we want to be careful. If you fall on spikes, you die, but you can walk through them just fine. We don't want to fall on them. Oh, shit. Okay. I almost took damage there. That would have been bad. There. Get that. Perfect. Okay. We're going to grab you. Drop you there. Perfect. Ooh, good morning. Good morning. Well, wait. No. Not quite morning. It is 7:14 in the afternoon. I don't know. I don't want to use the word good morning. That rewards some very bad behavior. Okay. Do I steal from the shopkeep? Let's see, what does he have? He has hover pack, spectacles, teleporter. No, it's not worth it. You can steal from the shopkeeper if you kill him, but... Oh, fuck. Jesus. Oh, damn it. I was trying to get out that with 0 health. Oh, what's up, Scape Shifter? Haven't seen you in a minute. Jesus Christ. I am tired. What was I gonna say? Oh, if you kill the shopkeeper, you can get his stuff. But the only problem with killing the shopkeeper is you kill him once, and then he stays at the end of the levels, like the subsequent levels, to try to kill you. Can't see you when you don't stream. This is true. This month, like November through the early December, was just really tough. I was slumped with work every day. I did not, like, I'm going to be completely honest, I underestimated how much work I was going to have. as a TA, which sounds dumb, but oh, this already is activated. But that's what ended up happening, where I was literally working on projects every fucking morning, like dawn till dusk. I remember there was one day where I entered the lab at 8 a.m. in the morning, and then the time I left the lab, so I didn't even, like, that wasn't even me finishing work for the day. It was just me finishing my lab work. I left at 8 p.m. So I was there for 12 hours straight, got home around 8:30, showered, made dinner, and then I had to do homework. I was just busy as all fucking hell. It was horrible. It didn't help that I got like a skin infection and all that bullshit, but realistically, the biggest reason I didn't stream was just I was busy. But I'm thankful because right now I'm on break, which is so nice. The sad thing is once break's done, I have another semester of classes plus TA plus lab work. However, once I finish that, this will be nice because once this year is done, or this school year, I should say, I don't have any more classes. I'll only have TA and research, which, you know, obviously those take up time, but classes are weird in the sense that they take up time that's, how do I say this? Because I don't want to say classes are bad. I don't think classes are that bad. But it's weird being a grad student because classes are no longer, oh, it doesn't matter if I get a good grade, I just want to not have C's. It goes from that to, oh, if I do poorly on my classes, I will lose my job. Which, I guess technically if you do worse than C level in undergrad, you still lose your position at the college potentially. But it's definitely different. Like, I had an exam on Wednesday last week, not this week. I mean, Wednesday hasn't even happened this week, so I don't know why I'm making that distinction. But for that exam, I literally studied for like 12 hours. Just pure studying. And I did well on it. I'm very thankful that I did well on it, but I wasn't going to even test if I was going to do badly or not, because I have a fellowship. So here's the thing. When you're in grad school, or you're supposed to get a 3.0 at your average. Oh, how did students do last semesters? Like, were you a good TA? Depends on the student, I would say. Some students did really good. I got good. Here's my thing. Even if some students didn't do good. Oh wait, I already got this. Wait, no, I can wait. I'm gonna grab this and use it as a projectile. Even if some students did poorly and some students did really good, one thing that I am proud of is I had students that said they were very appreciative of me as a TA. So I was at least liked as a TA. I'm not saying that made me a good TA, but my students didn't hate me, which is a positive in my book. But I would say the average was decent. It was like a 70%, which is about what you would expect. I don't know. I thought the final was easier than any of their midterms, but I guess because it was so much material, some of them struggled a bit. But I'm not complaining. But it's weird because I'll potentially be their TA again next semester. I'm probably going to be TAing General Chemistry 2, so the second semester of it. And if some of those students take the class that I'm TAing, I'll probably end up doing it with a different professor, but if they decide to switch professors for it, they might be with me again. We'll see. But what I was saying earlier is when you're in grad school, unlike undergrad, you're required to maintain a 3.0 average. And for my department, how do I put this in the right way? They highly suggest that I maintain a 3.25 average, which is not that hard because grades in college are very They're definitely inflated, let me put it that way. Holy fuck, I almost died by falling on those spikes. But even with that, like I said, me maintaining a GPA is me keeping my job. If I don't have a good GPA, then I could lose my job. And there's a couple reasons why I wouldn't want to lose my job right now. One of the big ones being we're entering a recession. So I'd like to keep my guaranteed pay if at all possible. But it is what it is. Let's see, hear the beating of drums. All right, we've gotten pretty far so far. All right, so there's a boss on this level who I think is objectively easy, but I end up dying to it 99% of the time. But it's a boss that literally all they do is roll left and right, and it one-shots you. But you should have, like, ample opportunity to get around him. Oh, fuck me. There we go. Right here. But I end up getting crushed like 99% of the time. I need him to go right to access this level. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I needed him to roll there. There we go. Now I need him to roll the other way. Come this way. That hurt a little bit. I thought I planned that perfectly. That sucks. This game is great, but God, it's incredibly frustrating. But overall, though, I really appreciated TAing. It gave me a newfound appreciation for teaching that I don't think I had before. This game is fire by heart. Yeah, no, I genuinely love it. But it's a game that I bought like over a month ago, and I put like 10 hours in it off stream. But it's like a game where I'll be doing homework and I'm like, I need a break. And then I play this for 30 minutes and I get so pissed that I get off. But it's kind of perfect because of that, because it doesn't take up too much of my time. I play 1 or 2 runs, get pissed, quit, and then I do my work. Fuck me. How did I not foresee that happening, bro? Okay. That's really annoying. It's okay. But, yeah. But I do love this game because of that. I think I've played the first one, but I wasn't good at it. I never played the first one. Well, that's not true. I played the demo of the first one because there was a demo available on like Xbox Game Pass at one point. But I've only ever played substantially the second one, which is this one. Although they're basically the same point. You might also want to check Noita. I don't actually know how you pronounce that. Noita? Noita. I don't actually know how you pronounce it. That's... I understand it's the name of a game, but like... That is a very odd string of letters. O followed by I is just not something I ever think of in English. There was something where I was thinking about English. Okay. Restart. Finish dev, so there's that. Okay. That's why it sounds fucked up. Well, I shouldn't say fucked up. It doesn't sound like it's English. That's why. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Dude, I've been playing Wordle, like, every day for... Oh, my God. Me and my friends, we have it in our friend Discord server. And I've been playing for, like, maybe 60 days straight now. And I've come to the realization that my spelling is absolutely atrocious. But every once in a while, I feel like a genius. But for the last 2 days, I have been failing nonstop, and it's been pissing me off to such an insane degree. And it's just like, I don't even know how to say it. It's just like, it drives me mad. Because I'm like, English is my first language. I should know words, but I don't. Noita is a similar roguelike concept with a fully destructible environment, but you're a dude using various types of wands. Oh, actually, I have seen this game. I've never played it, but I've seen like There was a YouTube video I watched. Kill myself. There was a YouTube video I watched a long time ago. And it was about like, I don't even know the guy who said it, but it was like a YouTuber whose whole thing is that he was a bird. And he was talking about games that have magic because he was like, there's no games that make you feel like a wizard. But he was like, here's a couple of games that I think do make you feel like a wizard. And Noita was one of them. So I have seen it before, but I've never played it. I don't know, maybe I will try it. I'm not a huge fan of roguelikes, but for some reason, there's a couple roguelikes that I just love. One is this one. I find this game really fun. Another is Risk of Rain. I really enjoy Risk of Rain. Not a streamer. Maybe they were a streamer. It was a YouTube person. I mean, I know Parrot Dash. They're a streamer. I actually don't know what they identify as, but they're a streamer and they're a parrot. Go in the whore. There we go. Nice doggy. Is there anything else to get here? Gold. Big gold fan. Okay. 1-3. Let's try to at least get to the second level. That's all I'm asking for. Actually, I will buy you. In case that I can get extra lives, it's worth it. But I don't know. I'm trying to think if I can remember. It was a long time ago that I watched this guy. And I think this might literally have been the only video of theirs I've ever watched. But did they go by Caw? Okay. What pisses me off about that is not that it was a shitty joke. Although it was shitty. I want you to understand that. I don't want you thinking that that was somehow fucking comedy gold. What pisses me off about that was that I thought for a second, like, for real, I didn't immediately recognize that that was a joke. And that makes me upset. Alright, here we go. Down here. One thing I'm trying to be really cognizant of right now, and I don't know if it's obvious. Fuck! Wait, oh! Wait, that's genius! Oh my god, wait, I thought I died, but because I got hit by the trap here, it knocked me back, and because I had 5 lives, I'm at 3, and I missed the spikes, which are insta-death. I'm actually the GOAT. Okay. You? Come here. What I was gonna say is one thing that I'm trying to be very cognizant of right now is cursing. You're such a fucking bum. That's crazy to follow up that first statement with that. But I've been editing my Hat in Time streams into a video, and I realized that I curse like a sailor all the time. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Okay, we're fine. I realized that after I said that I curse like a sailor, I just cursed. I'm really good at this whole being true to my word and speaking like I'm fluent and not an incel who's 14 years old. But regardless, I am actively trying to enunciate more and not curse with every sentence. And it's not even because I think cursing is bad. I actually don't mind it at all. But there's a part of me that's like, man, it's kind of annoying as a viewer of my own self to hear myself only use like fuck, shit, damn. So I'm trying to make an active effort to curse less. Oh shit, this level's hard. And enunciate more. Because I stutter so much while I'm streaming. It's actually kind of crazy. Can this bat come near me? Fuck! Oh. Okay, this is precarious. I can use that guy to go down. What the fuck is this thing? I've never seen... Oh, it's a gnome. Get off me. Dude, stop taking my gold. Dude, he just robbed me of so much money. Okay. I'm surprised you as an American can even make sentences without curse words. I mean, I used to be a lot better about it. Cause let me be real, Americans do curse very, very regularly. But I used to be a lot better about not cursing because I used to be, well, I am employed now, but there was a 2.5 year period straight where I was employed. And so during that time, I had to learn how to be professional. Part of being professional is not cursing regularly. But then when I was unemployed for like 3 or 4 months, my cursing habit came right back, which was bad. Okay. Oh, money. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, I'm doing so well and I'm gonna die. Ah. I'm an American too, but I also don't curse IRL. I just, in my head. No, I curse regularly. My American habit is to speak like a sailor. Although, honestly, I respect people who don't curse regularly, because if you don't curse, you have to be way more creative in how you tell people to fuck off. Like, it's kind of like when you're sending an email at work and you really hate who you're sending the email to. Like, oh, Betty just told you to send a report that you already sent 3 weeks ago. And it's like, you're just really angry. You can't tell them to fuck off, I already sent it, because it's professional. You have to be like, oh, Betty, I've already sent this in the past. I would highly recommend that in the future you be more diligent on your own end and keeping up with reports and stuff like that. Yada, 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 yap, right? Okay. But, like, that takes more skill than telling someone to fuck off, you know? Generally, if you don't curse when you're angry, doesn't that usually result in something passive-aggressive, which is just worse? Like, yes, but passive-aggressiveness is like, well, I should say it's toxic, but even though it's toxic, I kind of respect it more because it takes more effort, you know? Maybe, like I'm saying, it takes more effort, which, again, more toxic, but, like, that's interesting. And then also the insults people come up with when they can't curse are just so much more visceral and real. Like, telling someone to go fuck themselves means nothing, but telling someone you wish they would die or that their children were never born, like, that's like, you hate this person, you know? Honestly, if you, like, when it comes to me being angry, I should say when I am actually angry at people, I usually don't curse at them because I'm so angry. Like, when I'm driving, I have road rage, by the way. I'm not even gonna lie. But when I'm driving and sometimes some guy just, like, cuts me off, which happens regularly because of the state I live in, I will literally be like, I hope death upon you and your whole fucking family. I hope a rock hits your windshield and you have a fatal car accident. Like, one curse, but it's just like, that's true anger. But if I'm just annoyed at someone, I'll be like, ah, fuck that guy. This is the duality of man, where the words that were meant to be used to describe your hate are used in conjunction with standard English, but the words that were not meant to describe hate are become insults. See, we have the altar of Cali here. I'm gonna try to get the... Oh wait, this is a perfect setup. We have we have 2 roosters and the dog right here. This is an insane setup right here. I might be able to get the blood cup. Okay. Okay, so this is a high bounce. I'm actually kind of scared of this item. I think it's going to mess me up. I'm not used to being able to jump this high. Do I take less fall damage? I would assume not. Okay. Let's see. If I can kill that guy, this would be good. Because I want to be able to sacrifice him to the altar. Oh, come on. Come out of the ground. Come on. Alright. I still can't even jump high enough to get up here. That's stupid. So there? And that's not enough blood? Dang. Okay. Oh! This is... I don't like this movement. I know this movement is going to be what kills me. I can already tell. Oh, hey, we have the key right here. That's convenient. Just go fast. No, I messed up. Oh, wait. Okay, I might be able to get in. I'm pretty sure this kills me. Okay, we're just gonna use a bomb. I think I might have been able to live that if I was very, very careful of how I descended, but I'd rather not risk it. That seems like the exit. Oh my god, this movement is weird. Go this way. What is this skin, by the way? The sloth? What? You're telling me you don't like the sloth skin? This is kind of the goat. There's two skins I like in this game. One is the sloth, and the other is the I like the Indian guy. Those two are the best skins in this game. Okay. We can go down here. But that's not where the keyhole goes. I actually don't know where I'm supposed to go. Was it at the top? Surely not. I was just asking what it was, no opinion. What do you mean? There was clearly an opinion or an intention of hate behind your words. I can tell through the screen. It's obvious. This guy hates the sloth. What? I don't even know what button I just pressed, to be honest, to get that open. I don't think I've... Okay, this is where this is at. I don't think I've ever opened that menu before. This is going to use all of my bombs. I can already tell. Let's see. If I go back up the way I came, that will cost, like, 1 rope, hopefully. And then I should be able to... just bounce back the way I came. Yeah, my chemistry stream is Wednesday. I've finished all of the preparation for it. I just need to go through it a couple times because it's a PowerPoint and I have all of my notes right now, but ideally you go through it enough times that you don't really need to consult your notes, but I still have them just in case. It's 135 slides long. It is super, super... But it's 135 slides, but I think it'll only take 40 minutes to an hour. Like, because some of those slides are very quick. And it's not just chemistry. It's filled with, like, jokes. It's supposed to be, like, an educational comedy. I don't know how to describe it. It's not supposed to be just a lecture, I guess is the best way to put it. I would assume most people don't go on Twitch to listen to a lecture, so I tried to actually make it enjoyable. Let's see. Oh. There we go, we got him. You, sir, are paranoid. I'd be the first to admit my disdain for something. You know, normally, that would be a weird thing to... Oh, come on, roll, roll, roll! Ah, the timing! Why didn't he roll the first time? You bum! Dude, oh, that was such a good run, too. That's sad. Maybe I should stop going for the key. I should just go straight for Olmec, maybe. Okay, really? There's nothing here? It was a mistake. I can't wait for it. I just hope I get lucky, though. I appreciate that. This is one that I've worked on for a long time. It's funny because originally when I first worked on it, I thought it would only take maybe a week to prepare for. And what I mean by that is it would take me like a couple days of research, a couple days of writing, and a couple like PowerPoints. But what ended up happening is the scope just got way larger. And I had this thing where at one point I was like, I'm a chemistry student, a PhD student, right? So objectively, I present from some level of authority. Which, I mean, maybe you can disagree, but that's how I felt. So I was like, I'd rather do this good once than do a really poor job at it. Or maybe not even poor, but like a half-assed job. And so one of the things I did is I went back and read, like, I had like a couple sources where it was like one book and then Wikipedia to fill in the gaps. But I went back and read some of the original papers that I was talking about. So I have, like, I'll mention it now because it doesn't really spoil. I read some essays by John Dalton, who's one of the important figures in chemistry. And his essays are from the 1700s, or not 1700s, the 1600s. But I read like 5 essays in a book that he wrote. So I did a lot of research for this. So I'm not going to claim that what my lecture will be is 100% fact and that it is foolproof and that you are getting the equivalent of a true chemistry lecture experience. But I am confident in saying that I think that it is both entertaining, but not intentionally false. It is, a lot of work has been done to make sure that the information is presented as accurately as possible. I also made sure to include my sources, because one of the things I get annoyed with on YouTube and Twitch is I love when people give presentations about stuff, but they don't include the sources for their facts, right? And I'm not saying that because I always think every single viewer goes back and checks their sources. I don't believe that. I think of all the people who watch, maybe like, if you assume 100,000 people watch something, I bet you 2 people check out the sources. But I just think it's a good way of verifying information, you know? If something I said truly was wrong, I'd love for people to be able to go back and find out why I was wrong, which I think is important. I'm gonna die here. This is a washed run. Let's see, go this way, perfect. But yeah. Go down here. This is bad! That was insane. I think that might have been cheating because I kind of used the pause menu to help me out there to time that, but I don't really care because I suck anyway. It's not like me using the pause menu there was somehow me cheating in a way that was outside the realms of my normal possibility. Let's see, go down here. Down here. But yeah, one of the actually, I mentioned last stream that my friends bought me this webcam as a gift. My friends bought me the webcam as a gift for the chemistry stream, actually. Because my camera... This brain that I spend insane amounts of money to nurture and fill with all this intelligence and knowledge about the world doesn't understand anything about this game. I don't understand. I just always make the wrong decisions. It's infuriating. Anyway, what I was going to say is my friends for Christmas bought me this webcam for the science stream because unlike when I'm doing video games, my face and talking is going to be a huge part of that, obviously. And so they were like, you should probably have a good camera if you're going to be doing that. So I'm very thankful for them for that. One of the things I was sad about, though, is I didn't have my modeling kit with me. I was going to bring on my chemistry modeling kit, but apparently I left it back home. I found out when I called my dad. I was like, is it still in my room back at my old place? And he was like, yep. So I don't have that, but either way, it's going to be fun. I'm really excited for it. I think it'll also be a perfect way to end off before the holidays. Even if I probably should have been doing more before the holidays on stream. Sadly. I don't know. I'll definitely have to find a way starting next semester to be more consistent. Maybe I'll just have to work more on weekends. Yeah, a good camera does do a lot. I mean, like, I didn't think it would, but I can even tell, like, compared to my phone, like, this just looks so much better than what it used to look like. The only issue is now you can see, like, all of the imperfections in my skin. But it's okay. I can't complain. Oh, this isn't an activate. Okay, wait. I'm gonna use this bat to bait out the trap. There we go. Also, wash my hair? Dude, I washed this morning. What do you mean? This is washed hair. My hair is just really shiny. I don't know what to tell you, man. In fact, because of my skin infection, I have to wash my hair every day when I shouldn't. Like, when it comes to how my hair looks, it looks best when I wash it once and then go 2 days without washing it. So like wash, don't wash, don't wash, wash. That's what like, makes my hair look the best. But because of my skin infection, I have to wash my hair every day. It's really annoying. And it makes my hair like really frilly, which is really annoying. Because like normally, what ends up happening is usually the first day, the day I wash my hair looks okay, but it's like this where it droops a lot. But on days where the day after I wash my hair like holds its shape a lot. And it's really good. I do use conditioner, right? I use, so normally I use shampoo and conditioner, and then I also use a hair, well, it's a hairspray, but it's not hairspray the way to like hold your hair up with chemicals, but it's a saltwater spray. And what it does is it makes my hair curlier. Because what ends up happening with shampoo and conditioners, it straightens out my hair a lot, but in a way that looks, in my opinion, worse. But right now, I'm not allowed to use the saltwater spray. So I'm just shampooing and conditioning my hair every day. Which is bad for your hair, obviously. It's not great. You know, I do think I objectively think I look better with long hair, although you guys wouldn't know what that looks like with me with short hair. But I do think I look better with long hair. But the one thing that is annoying about it is it just takes so much more work. Back when I had short hair, there were days that I would literally wake up from bed and my hair would look great. Whereas like, there are some days where I wake up and I'm like, well, my hair is going to look like shit for the rest of the day. Not much I can do about that. How do I get past? I guess... I need something to... Oh, wait! There's this right here. Perfect. I don't actually know what the timeline is for it being bad for your hair, but I can say that in the short term, I find it annoying. I don't know what the long-term consequences of it are, but I imagine it's probably not good to wash your hair like every single day. But you know, there's a lot of things like that where there's like objectively bad ways to do things. Like one of the things you're not supposed to do apparently is you're not supposed to shower every day. But I'm showering every day, dude. I work in a lab. I'm not gonna work in a lab, get all these chemicals on me and not shower. But if you're talking about like your skin health, it is not good to shower every day. Grab that. I locked myself in here. That was smart. Okay. Oh, woo! I grabbed the long one. Whoops. Whoopsies. There you go. Drop on him. Now I just need to get the key. Wonder where that key is. Oh, it's literally right there. Okay. How about cutting it short for a while would make it more manageable? Maybe, but then you have to cut it short. Like, the amount of time it took me to get my hair this long, or as long as it is now, was a year and 4 months. And so a year ago I cut my hair short, or a year and 4 months ago, I mean. At that time my hair was actually short. So it took a long time for me to get my hair to the length it is. And the problem is that what ends up happening at a certain point is you have this weird in-between where your hair is not long enough to be long hair, so you can't style it like long hair, but it's not short enough to be styled like short hair, so it just looks awkward. And I'd rather not deal with that. If it really gets annoying, I'll cut my hair, but right now it's more of just a mild inconvenience. I'm stuck down here. I made a mistake. Let's do that. It's kind of the same thing with like my beard. My beard, I shave it to be short, but like what ends up happening with my beard, at least, is it doesn't grow evenly. So it took me a couple months before my beard was even enough where it started to look good. But there was definitely a moment where my friends were definitely telling me, like, hey, you should shave. Like, you look like you shouldn't be within 30 yards of a school. Yeah, I need a grooming set. A grooming set is definitely part of it. Like, I groom my beard. But you definitely also just need to, you need to grow it out enough. Because, like I said, at least for me, it doesn't grow evenly. Like, so what ends up happening is the sides come in a lot faster. For me, at least. Yeah. Personally, I've been growing out my hair since COVID, and I definitely like it long. Longer hair is just, like, I don't know. I like it longer because I think you can do more stylization with it. But also, I just think it's more, like, comfortable. I kind of like, it's kind of weird, but it's like having, like, a built-in hat. Your hair is always, like, your head's always warm. It's kind of nice. But I haven't been growing my hair out since COVID, though. Only since I was 21. Which I'm 22 now, which is not that long ago, I guess, when you put it that way. Come on. There you go. Your hair splits even, like, easily. I don't know why I was about to say crazily, like a scarecrow. Oh, I died. I realized the mistake I made after I jumped. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, I could totally see if your hair splits, it can be hard. It's also, I imagine it's hard for people with curly hair, like actually curly hair. My hair is like more wavy than it is curly, but like my sister, she has curly hair, and so she often doesn't like to have it too long. Like, she'd rather have it at like more of a medium length. Wow, you're bad at this game. Dude, this game is hard. I don't know how to put it, man. I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, but it's genuinely a difficult game. Or difficult's the wrong word. It is you have to be very consistent in this game. Because this game, things can just kill you. It's like Celeste, but if you didn't have a respawn. Celeste is like that, where Celeste is kind of hard, but honestly, the hardest part about Celeste is just being consistent. Here's the same thing. You just have to be very consistent throughout the whole run, which, because of who I am, I find that very hard, because I'm someone who likes to go quick at things, and Spelunky definitely rewards patience, but it's so much more fun to try to go fast. I don't know. That's there. Okay. But trust me, there will come a point where I go good and I'll get a good run. Like that. Now I just gotta find the... Where is the thing? Oh, it's up there. That's not ideal. I can throw bombs upwards, but they're kind of annoying to throw. Let's try it. Oh! That was a mistake. Okay, perfect. Yeah, throwing the bombs upwards is difficult because if you don't time it properly, you just die. It's very annoying. The one thing that is annoying about this shampoo that they're having me use is it activates your histamine response. So it feels like you have allergies. And I was prescribed an antihistamine inhibitor, which is like basically fancy allergy meds. But my insurance wouldn't cover it. So I've been without the histamine inhibitor. And so my skin, specifically the skin on my face, just feels super itchy all the time. It's very annoying. I can't wait to be done with this shampoo. It'll be heaven on earth. Okay, I'm at 3 health. I kind of want that. Perfect. Go down here. spider there. Kill him. Dog. I feel like the door's on this side. Yep. Okay. I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm just gonna straight into the door. Okay. This time, we're gonna get past this level. We're gonna go to the next world, and then we're gonna go to the vampire level. And it's gonna be sick. Here we go. Yeah. Him. Need him to come over before I jump. That. Please don't bounce. Oh, dude. That was so clean. This is what I mean by Spelunky is a game where you can just fucking die. Like, what? That's so dumb. What was I supposed to do about that? I mean, the answer is I know what I was supposed to do. The better option would have been to go back, grab his skull, and drop it instead of try to deal with the roly-poly dude. But damn, that's frustrating. See, if I wasn't streaming, I probably would have quit because of that. I'm not even gonna lie. You? Let's get the gold. Let's see. Do that. Here. If you're far enough away, because they have travel time, you can just dodge the arrow. But 99% of the time, you're too close to dodge it. Oh, that was a skeleton. Here. Grab that. Jump through that. I really want to get to the second world. Just one. I guess I've gone literally once today, but maybe twice. Twice would be cool. I wouldn't complain. There's nothing good in the shop, so it's not even worth going. Well, I guess maybe the gift would be good, but... Oh, dude! Okay. There you go. I was trying to jump on them, but I kept clipping to the wall. Him? Is it up there? I can't actually tell. I'm gonna assume no, it's not. Go this way. Oh, it's right there. Perfect. Oh, and the dog's there too. Perfect. This is actually good, good setup. So get you. I should mention, you don't have to get that eye. It doesn't actually matter unless you're trying to go for like a long run. But I feel like it's more fun to go for it every time. Wait, I'm gonna wait for the dog to walk in there, and then I'll go. Perfect. Okay. Here. Oh! You're getting sacrificed to the blood god. Sorry, Rooster. Not your fault. Wrong place, wrong time. Let's see. Is there anything else to sacrifice to the blood god? I want to get that cup. This is an unfortunate spawn. He's dead. Damn, this really was unfortunate. There's nothing to give to the blood god unless I use some ropes, but that's not worth it. Oh, I could get a gun, but then I have to deal with the shopkeep. How much is the gun? 16,000? Okay. I could kill the shopkeeper, or I could play the game as intended and not kill the shopkeeper. Oh, no! I fucked up. I thought he was dead. Oh, that's what I deserved. That was some biblical greed right there. I deserved every bullet that entered my cranium. That was fucked up. And that was a good... I always throw on good runs, man. Whenever it's a bad run, I actually do better because I be more cautious and like try to throw... Try to do better than I would normally do. But whenever I get a good run, I get cocky and then I just end up dying, and it's so annoying. I wish I wasn't this way. I wish I was smart. But it's okay. I'm not going to complain too much. I'm still having fun. I don't know if it seems like that. I just suck. But this is actually a very fun game. Insane trick shot. Okay, go down here. Perfect. That's the dog. Maybe this will be a snake, spider. Makes sense. Okay. Come on. A little bit more. At least want to get... Like... It's 8 o'clock now. Okay. I can go for a little bit longer. I at least want to try to give it one more good run. I do have stuff I have to do. But... What's the point of the dog? So if you get the dog... to the end of the level, if you look in the top left, I have 4 hearts. If you get a dog, he'll add a heart. That's why I try to get it. Because life in this game is very precious. Oh, he's dead. I did not want that. I'm throwing. I'm so incredibly Okay. That sucks. But getting health in this game is very hard. So I'm trying my hardest to get the dog whenever I can, at least. It's not worth going out of your way for the dog if you can't get it normally. But if you can get the dog, it is 100% worth getting it. But there will be cases where, like, the dog is trapped inside a wall, for example, and you're more likely to kill the dog going for it than you are to actually get it, so you might as well just leave it there. But, like, right there, if the dog's near the exit, I'll just pick it up. Dude, okay. I know that there is a hitbox above your head when you swing. I don't actually know how good it is, though. Because I keep trying to rely on it to kill some of these enemies, and then it's like a 50-50 type of thing. There you go. So I'll put that there. I'll bait out the trap. Oh. That wasn't quite a bait out. Instead, I just fucking hurt myself. Unfortunate. But if I take this dog all the way to the end, which... Okay. You can also use it as a projectile, which is always convenient. But if he walks in the door here, then I'll get a health for getting him to the end. So you'll see here, he gives me a kiss, and then boom, extra health. Okay, let's go. This music is starting to get on my nerves because I keep listening it for so long. Listening to it, I guess. I don't know why. I like to skip conjunctions a lot. They're just really inefficient. Oh, I'm dead. This is it. Okay. I'm gonna play ads, and then we're gonna give it one last run. Because my ads are gonna go off in 4 minutes anyway. So we're gonna play... Or wait, can I snooze ads? Wait. How does that work? It doesn't work because the ads are currently going. If I play 30 seconds of ads, how much time does that give me? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Okay, that 30 seconds of ads bought me 14 minutes. This is the last run. We're going to take it as seriously as possible. So I do have some other work I need to get done tonight, but I kind of don't want to end on that loss. That was horrible. Okay. Get the snake here. Get nice and slow. Well, I should also mention, maybe I haven't mentioned this yet. You literally cannot go too slow. There's a point in this game where if you've spent 5 minutes on a level, a ghost will come through and it'll try to kill you. And the ghost can insta-kill if you touch it at all. So, you do have to be very careful with that. So, in that sense, you do want to go kind of quick. Excuse me. But not so quick that you just end up dying. That's why I often look down before I go, because I'm like really focused on seeing where I'm going and perceiving the threats before they happen. Okay. Dog, please, 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 don't die. Alright, if I die in like the next 30 seconds, I'm not... I'm willing to give this an extension, this run. For maybe obvious... Oh, the dog's dead. Whoops. Well, there goes my chance at some extra health. Unfortunate. Go here. This way. If I play this right, it won't matter. I don't even need extra health. Oh, this is diabolical, this setup. There we go. There you go. Got him. Okay. We're doing one more. That wasn't even a real run. That was like a fake run. That was so dumb. I keep trying to throw the pots at him, but I just keep missing. At least I got that guy. Okay. Go here. Got that snake. You. Okay, let's land on this guy. Oh, and I even got the bat in that. Perfect. Just run through there. Grab this pot. Put it down. Break it. Gold. And then just go straight to the end. Alright, that was a clean one right there. Next is, there's the key in this level, so we need to grab that. That. Perfect. Okay. Let me use my... I realize I've just become quiet, but I'm like so focused. I want to do well. I don't want to end on a loss, you know? It would just hurt a little bit. This is kind of a unfortunate spawn for the... Let's see. For the door. I don't know what actually the door is called, but that door. I don't know what it's called, but the Egyptian eye door. I don't know what the relic's called, okay? I actually just don't know. There we go. Got that. We still have 4 health, so that we're doing pretty good. Oh, I have to use another rope. Surely, oh, but I need my bombs. Dang it. Okay. We're gonna use another rope here. Ooh, that was a scary jump. Fuck me. I should have known that that was gonna be a snake. I don't know why I didn't. Okay, we can go down here pretty safely. No Kali altar, but it is what it is. Okay, this trap has not been activated, which is not ideal. Yeah. That was probably the best way to deal with that. Some more money. Put on here, grab this. All right. We're doing pretty good. Of course, the moment I say I'm doing good, I hit myself with my own arrow. That's insanely stupid. Activate that trap. Grab this. It might be worth getting the dog. Yeah, it's 100% worth getting the dog. With 1 health and we're this far in, we might as well. Okay. So now we have 2 health. How many bombs do I have? I have 2 bombs. Again, not ideal, but it's what we got. Oh, that almost fell on me. That would have been bad. Okay, we got this dog. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Grab you. Oh, I almost fell on the fucking spikes again. Oh, this, okay. I need the dogs to stay up there for a moment. We're gonna bait this guy. So we're gonna wait for him to go all the way to the left. Then I'm gonna jump down to the right and have him roll towards me. And once he rolls towards me, I'm gonna use a bomb to kill him. Or at least that's the plan. I have to wait for him to turn around and see me. Okay, you know what? It doesn't even... Well, no, I want his health. Alright, I'll give it one more time. Oh, that was insane. Okay. And we get a health for that, which is worth it. Now we need to get our dog back. Perfect. Okay, this is a good run so far. We're gonna enter the second world with 4 health. More ads playing? What do you mean? What? Why are ads playing? Oh, took 13 minutes. Whoops. That was unintentional. Huh. Oh. Well, I guess we'll wait till ads are back. Okay. Let's see. I wonder when the ads will be done. Alright, are ads done? Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess Twitch wasn't happy that I tried to skip the normal 1 hour ads, so when I played 30 seconds of ads, it still played some ads just at a shorter time length. But if it was short, I'm okay with that. But yeah. Oh, one of the last things I'll talk about before I end stream, because let's be real, I'm probably gonna end up fucking dying anyway. I've been reading this book from China. One of my friends put me on. It's so good. Like, wait. Actually, let me get the name of it right now. He sent it. I'm not gonna lie, we pirated it, but I have the full thing on Apple Books. So it's called Lord of the Mysteries. It's so good. So I read a decent amount of light novels, but I'm gonna be real. Most light novels are trash. But this is like a Chinese. Well, I say it's like a Chinese light novel, and like the plot is just so interesting. It has like a very mystic form of like power system where, unlike people just like having magic, it's more like people have very secretive powers, but in order to get them, anybody in the world can get them, but you're like risking losing your mind. My friend described it as being like kind of Cthulhu-ish, like very cultic, like culty in a way. And like that's kind of like, that does make sense. Like there's one of the most powerful characters in the entire series so far that I'm at. His only power is being able to enter people's dreams. So like that's the level of powers that are in it. But like people protect themselves with like guns and stuff. But like the plot is just so good and the writing is actually amazing. I would highly recommend it if you really like fantasy like books, because it's genuinely great. My only complaint, which for a lot of people probably isn't even a complaint, Oh, this is horrible. Oh, this is not ideal. Oh. Wait. My only complaint is that there's a lot to read. But in the way of, like, I've read like 500 pages on Apple Books out of 24,000. Or no, 2,400. Not actually, it might actually be 24,000. Okay. I'm gonna be real. I'm probably fucked. I don't think there's any way I can save myself here. I think I just died. Oh, fuck. GG chat. It's over. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm sorry that you joined at the very end of this stream. No, literally I'm right about to end, but I also have to use the bathroom really bad, so this is good timing anyway. But welcome to the stream. It's about to be over in 2 seconds. But I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in. I will be doing my chemistry stream on Wednesday, and that'll be my way of like saying goodbye for the holidays. I'll be back on the Monday following next week. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Goodbye. Goodbye.